Next up to the stage today, from St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands, running for president in 2012, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Warren Mosler.
Thank you. I've been cut to 5 minutes, and so I'm going to get right into it. First things first, I solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God. My first proposal is that any candidate for public office, and in fact any public speaker, be sworn in like that. Now why? Then if they don't tell the truth, they're subject to the perjury laws. They can be prosecuted and go to jail. The question now is, why am I running for president? And it's 100% as a matter of conscience. It's like if you see somebody drowning and you know how to swim, you offer to help. If a doctor sees somebody bleeding on the side of the road, he offers to help. I know something about the monetary system, banking. I grew up on the money desk at Bankers Trust in the early 70s. My first job was in banking. I ran a hedge fund for many years, had the #1 track record of any hedge fund manager. I believe not a single loss in 15 years, and one of the largest risk-adjusted returns recorded before I turned it over to my partners in '97. And I regularly visit the Fed. I know how the accounts clear at the Fed Reserve, and I've spent time there and in the Treasury. The reason I'm running is because I know how to restore output and employment to prior levels. Okay, and I want to get one thing out of the way. As qualifications for my run for president. This is my birth certificate. Manchester, Connecticut, September 18, 1949. Thank you. So let me tell you a little bit about, and I'm here to talk to you about the economy. I understand the liberty issues, and I'm all in favor of that, and it troubles me as much as anybody here. But I'm here to tell you about the economy, and I'm going to do it quickly. I can only give you one example, and that's the crisis that started a year ago as a banking crisis. Now, what went wrong with the banks? The problem was bad loans. Now, what makes a loan go bad? Why do the banks have toxic assets? There's only one thing that makes a loan go bad, and that is somebody can't make their payments. If you can make your payments, it's AAA. If you can't make your payments, that loan is junk. So what does the administration do about it? First of all, they profess their belief, which is wrong, that we must restore the financial system before, otherwise anything we do for the economy isn't going to work. And we need to, which is completely backwards. The way it works, I know from experience, is that first you have to restore the economy, and then the banks figure it out, and the insurance companies and everybody else. But without a good economy, they can't do any better than anybody else. But whatever. They've got it backwards, that's their plan. So to restore the banks, they start funding the banks with literally trillions of dollars in a variety of ways, which does allow the banks to limp through. And the banks have been getting by. But it doesn't help anybody to make their payments. And delinquencies and losses on loans to individuals continues to go up. Unemployment continues to go up to absolutely obscene levels. It's just criminal that we should have they report 9.7, 9.8%. It's much higher. Of our population who wants to work, is willing and able to work, can't find productive work. That's lost output. That's a complete waste on any level you look at it. Okay, so the government is taking this top-down approach that would make even Reagan blush. His trickle-down wasn't anywhere near like what they're trying to do. They're funding the banks, hoping that somehow that's going to filter through. Well, it doesn't. So what's the real answer? The answer is, rather than giving the banks trillions of dollars, all they have to do is stop taking trillions of dollars in payroll taxes away from people working for a living. Okay? They don't even have to give us anything. They just have to stop taking it away. And it's a lot of money. They're taking it away from both employers and employees. And it's 8% from both of them, approximately. And so if you're making $50,000 a year, they're taking away $400 a month that they should stop taking away. Okay? Now, what happens after they stop taking this money away? Suddenly, people can make their mortgage payments. That's practically the whole payment for a lot of people. Okay? They can make car payments. And the economy fixes itself, and the banks are fixed. Giving the banks trillions from the top down does literally nothing for them, except keep them limping along like Japan's done for 20 years, while fixing it from the bottom up actually restores the economy, output, and growth. And if done according to, and if we get a full payroll tax holiday where we'd have the Treasury make all the payments for us, to keep all the trust funds in order so nobody can get their accounting messed up, not that it matters, but then this economy would turn itself around in no time. I would say within 60 days. And if they had done this back in July, we never would have had this problem to begin with. It's inexcusable to let a financial crisis spread into the real economy where people are working. Okay, now, let me just address one more thing, which is why does government tax? And I'm going to give you a true story. I'm sworn in here. Prosecute me if I'm wrong. If you were to pay your taxes with actual cash, you're an employer, you took your $100 bills to pay your taxes to the federal government, they would take that money, give you a receipt, say thank you very much, you just helped pay for Social Security and the war in Afghanistan. And then as soon as you leave the room, they take that money and they throw it in a shredder. Okay, that's fact. They throw it in the shredder. What are they going to do with it? They don't have any use for it. Okay, so how does taking our money and throwing it in the shredder pay for anything? Well, it doesn't. What happens if you pay by check? When the check clears, they change the number down in your bank account. It's their bank, it's their books. They change the number lower. And how does government spend? When you get your Social Security check and you're watching on your computer screen and you had $1,000 and there's $2,000 coming, the government changes the 1 into a 3, and now you have $3,000. All they did was make your number higher. They didn't take some gold coin and pound it into their computer. Okay, that's all it is. Now,